But can we bring up one topic real quick?
Yeah.
What about the new stimulus deal? I assume you're not for anything. Are you for anything? And where are we at with this new stimulus plan, this remake, Heroes Act Part 2, the HEALS Act? Where are we at with that?
Again, you have an intractable problem because a few months ago you had 30 million Americans collecting unemployment insurance. You got the same thing now. It is not productive to continually just throw money at people.
So no more stimulus. That's the agreement.
Well,
We're done.
But
no more
the problem is, because of what has not been done in terms of making productive investments as a government, is you're going to have a homeless crisis overnight.
Look what's going on in L.A.
You are going to have a homeless crisis overnight. But
when you think of all the people who cannot afford to pay their bills right now.
So what do you do if people can't pay their bills, there's COVID going on, they're homeless? You have to do something about the problem. You can't just be like, yo, you're too small to fail, buddy.
By the way, this is the formula if you want to go into socialism. This is the formula. Keep giving free money and then have a guy stop giving free money. Then he goes from being Robin Hood to being the worst, most hated man on earth worldwide. That's what happens to the guy. That's what's about to happen to him if he doesn't sign the next stimulus.
Trump, you're saying.
Oh, talk about a story. They're going to show homelessness, and it's called the Hegelian dialectic, which means create a problem, but don't do it. Create a problem, okay? Then blame somebody for it. Then the person that created the problem come out and say, I'm here to save you.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now. Create a problem, homelessness, find somebody to point a finger and blame at, which is Trump, and then come back and say, that's why you need us. If we were here, you wouldn't have been homeless.
Arsonist
if you voted
and
us, we would have
firefighter.
been amazing. It would have been so good for you. We are your heroes. Oh my gosh, Newsom, we love you so much. And then boom, all this other stuff happens. It's a very simple formula. It's a very formula that's been around for a long, long time that's being used today.
So do you think Mnuchin actually wants to cut a deal?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You think he does?
Look, there's something else going on here. So
What's going on?
it's a little bit wonky, but what we call quantitative easing, what people think of as money printing, requires a product. Jay Powell has to have something to buy in order to keep the stock market levitated. He needs treasury issuance. He needs fresh debt created so that he can buy it up and grow the Fed's balance sheet, which recycles itself back into the stock market. And that's why as the growth of the Fed's balance sheet has been tapering off in recent weeks, we've seen a little bit of wobbliness in the markets. The markets have gone to the moon the last 72 hours on the hopes of this stimulus because Jay Powell's going to have more product to buy. If he's got $2 trillion more of treasuries out there, then the Fed's balance sheet can go from $7 trillion to $9 trillion. And he'll buy it all. And that Trump knows. And if you want to know why Pelosi doesn't want to do the stimulus and why she's pushing back as much as she is, it's because she knows that the one thing that the best thing to get him reelected is that stocks are at all-time highs on November the 3rd.
If they do the stimulus, stocks will be at an all-time high.